Everyone, Good Karma Trades. I just want to do a short video recap of the Tesla trade that I took on Friday, May 17th, 2019. Before I get started here, I just want to go over the people that I follow on Twitter. For technical and market insight, Spartan Trading, Mama's Options, Option Sniper, Eugene Krowick, and Def Day Trader. These traders have been influential in my trading development over the last couple of years, and I need to give them credit for building my knowledge and skills and bringing me to where I am today. For news, I follow Open Outcrier, PSK 2329, and I also have a subscription to Benzinga Pro. And one of the features I like on Benzinga Pro is that you can have live audio. So when there's critical news information, I hear it right beside me. I don't have to look at the feed all day to pick up key piece of information. My chart layout, I have a 4-hour chart, an hourly chart, and a 5-minute chart that I trade off of. The 4-hour chart gives me an indication of the direction that the stock is typically going to trade that day. So my time zone here is Pacific time, so my times may not line up with your times. But in the morning, 6 a.m. in the morning Pacific time, a new 4-hour candle starts. And so the direction of this 5MA on the 4-hour chart gives me some insight as to how the stock is likely going to trade, at least for the first half of the day. So on Friday, I took a look at Tesla. I know I could have, in hindsight, could have been in here, but I was busy trading something else at the time. And so I didn't really look at Tesla until right in this area here around 9:50, 10 a.m. I'll just bring that up a little closer here. So my go-to for an entry is a reversal candle. And in this case, I'm looking to buy puts on this. I mainly trade options, but this technique works for common stock. I look for this reversal candle to happen, a dark cloud cover candle. So that's a candle that opens higher than the previous candle, but closes at least 50% or more below that previous candle. Now my entry technique is to take the next 5-minute candle as an entry. In this case, the 5-minute candle here bounced off the 9 EMA. So I held off because I wasn't sure if that might be enough to give it a bounce or not, and then I'd see if it topped here again. It didn't, so I made that entry on this candle here. Now, due to some personal commitments that day, I had to leave the house to run some errands, and so I couldn't stay in this trade very long, and it was a lotto trade. So as soon as it started dropping, I started locking my profits, and then I set my last quarter with a stop loss, which I believe was, it shouldn't have been taken out on this candle, but I believe it was. I may have misjudged or put it a little too tight. Typically, I wouldn't set that stop loss below the 9 EMA because I expect these candles to come up and touch this 9 all the way down. And as you can see, it did that. So anyway, I was out of the trade up in here, and it dropped very nicely after that. So if you got in around this area, congratulations if you held. But again, in this market, things can change on very short notice, especially with the tariff news coming out. Every few hours something happens, and we've seen the market shoot one way or the other and just take out, especially for options trades, just knock out the premiums. So I'm quite happy with my trade, but I thought I'd just cover off how I took that and why I took that. And as you can see here, this is the option. So I took the 217.50 puts as a lotto play. So I got in right in on this candle here, and I took most of it off through here, and then the last one, it must have been on this one here. That's why on the common stock it didn't go below this, but on the option price it did drop below that, so that's why I got taken out right there. But look at this, just a beautiful trade after that. So congratulations to those of you that were able to hold through that and profit off that trade. That's it. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll see everybody on Monday.